up is concerned, and today we are looking at divorce with ease. And I know there are a lot of angry men out there who are saying women ni shetani kabisa. But, you know, at least we have one woman who has proven the opposite. She goes by the name of Jackie Ndeto, rather. She's an entrepreneur. We also have Dennis, who is a lawyer and a mediator, and we have Grace Kariuki, who is a marriage counselor. Grace, tukuje kwako dakika mbili before now we divulge, now we get into the nitty-gritties of this separation. Is it true that sometimes the family, the extended family, now the in-laws, on both sides, not just on one side, but on both sides, sometimes actually the main problem in divorces?
Well, I don't want to say they are the main problem, as in that they were invited to be part of the problem. We have something that we call triangulation, and I think I have spoken about this before. And what happens when we are going through something as couples, then my pain, I need somebody to share the pain with.
Right.
And we triangulate someone or someones, and either for men, for men sometimes it is another woman where they go and find solace and comfort and somebody to listen to them. For women, most of the time they reach out to their families, and what they will do, it looks like nilienda kukushtaki.
Yes.
And so now from then on, it's a competition or even a feeling of ulinishtaki and umenianika, and so it becomes a so the families the families come because we invited them into the situation, and then over time I have seen this happen when the daughter-in-law reaches out to her mother-in-law, speak to your son, this is what is going on. In the beginning it's okay, and then if the problem persists, mother-in-law begins to say, nafikiri wewe ndio uko na shida. Immediately sasa tumeanza, alafu sasa mimi nitatoka nitaenda kwa mama yangu.
Yeah.
And then now the infightings now within the families begin. So what we are saying, the intention there is for each family is protecting their child. See, you are coming and you are telling us how I am being mistreated and how unhappy I am. And I tell my family about my pain. My husband goes to his family and says, this is what she's doing. She's not respecting me. She's not, I can't even speak in that home. Whatever it is. Anaongea na watoto sasa wamenidharau. All that, we kind of, so everybody goes to their home, and now what will the families do? We protect our own. It's natural.
Yeah.
It's very natural for us to protect.
Very
so
true.
Then now it becomes a problem. Now, there are situations where, again, if you have very, I don't know, I want to call it protective because we are always talking in positive terms. If you have very protective parents and you are a girl and your husband slaps you one day and you tell your mother, your father comes in and, he's going to protect his own. And so they can come in and say, and there is somebody who told me not very long ago, the parents came and they threw that man out.
Haya.
Yes.
Of his own house?
No, it's not his house.
Okay.
This is her house.
Sasa unaona hapo ndio shida iko.
And so they came and said, no, you're not going to do this to our daughter.
Right.
So you do have situations where families will intervene uninvited. Because the girl now was saying, but me, I'm not done. I still love this man. We can still work things out.
Yeah.
You see.
It was a bit too late for that one. Jackie, for you, I want to understand, because at least you've gotten through the process of you decided that you're going to take it with ease, as much as it hurts you.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to do. So did you have a discussion with your ex-husband at that time, ukamwambia, ebu keti tusikizane, this is how we're going to separate our duties as far as the kids are concerned? Ama hizo ni vitu ulimwesemea when you're outside?
After the separation?
Yes.
Actually, no.
Was it a conversation that happened before you left, or it is a conversation that happened after you left?
It never happened.
At all?
No.
Everything just fell in place?
Yes.
That's
it
weird.
did fall, probably I just felt that to let go.
Yes.
You know, if there's no support, so be it. Take it upon myself and move on. Because there's one thing, I'm not a fighter. I can't handle that. I'm not a drama person. I can't handle that. And if I can't handle that and you're not ready to pull your weight, so be it. You remember? And I remember, yes, in fact, at one time I told my son, call dad, ask him for school fees. Let me tell you, my son looked at me one time. He had done it and he said, Mom, when you get back to me and my brother, you must have put in place or made it knowing how you're going to pay my fees. So deal with it with dad.
We? Yeah, akasema, I am not calling.
Yes. And it
Jipange.
hit me. It hit me. Actually, this is not right. This is not right. And from that day, I never asked them to do anything again. And even if he didn't, send a text, pick the phone and call, I would consult him like, this kid is not doing well in this school. Can we move him? Move him. Because there came a time where the other partner would say, you make sure you don't tell me. So I made a choice that I would always inform you of whatever I think is right. Pass it by you. This is what I want us to do. And that is what we did. But I won't say there was an prior, like you do this, you do this.
So by the time, okay, let me understand. By the time you left, by the time you said, Mimi nimechoka, sasa wacha nitoke, this is a decision you just made. And you woke up one day and you decided, let me sort the gas, let me sort the bed, let me sort this and this and that.
It did not, I would say, we went through counseling, actually twice. It happened, then a year or two passed. And then again, we went through counseling. The second time he said he doesn't want to go for counseling because he has no problem. So I went for counseling, and I did my counseling. And this time round, it was bad because there was no communication, there was nothing. And I remember in my head I said, I think this chapter is closed. Something happened where I said this chapter is closed.
It's done now.
It's done. And I started preparing. I started preparing. I started looking for a house, doing all those kind of things, looking for schools and all that. And then one day when it reached, we drove to work, put the keys in the glove compartment of the car, packed his lunch and everything, got home, took the kids out to a friend's place, and had left I told the maid, do this and do that. And from there, we took what we had to take.
And you left?
And we left. And I sent him a text and I said, the keys are in the glove compartment for the house. I have locked the house and thrown the other keys. Do you know the car door you throw in? And I said, I don't think it's been a happy marriage. I don't think I've made you happy. I pray that you get someone who will make you
happy. Okay.
That was it.
And you left?
Yes.
Dennis, sasa hapa ndio unaingilia hapa, sasa ndio mshahara yako inaanza kuhesabiwa. As a lawyer, what she did, because I'm assuming after that now court processes started. A lot of marriages don't end that way. Unakujanga tu nyumbani siku moja unapata, like you said, no curtains, no carpet, vyombo zimeenda, ndio unajua kumbe nimeachwa. And the keys with the landlord.
Yes.
Sasa kutoka hapo,
Yes.
what happened?
Now, okay, it's not such dramatic, but what usually happens is that the aggrieved party, or the party who wishes to divorce, writes to the other one, goes to a lawyer, writes to her that we want to do this divorce. Just that is an invitation to see whether you can have a chat. And a good lawyer will always tell you before we even go to court, because it's traumatizing doing the divorce.
Yeah.
You pass by a counselor and get prepared psychologically for this, because it's a drama. And unlike other cases like land matters, for divorce, very private issues come out, extremely private, extremely. So it is important that you go through a counselor to be prepared. Then you go back, when you come back to us now, and discussions have failed, if you married through maybe a customary way, even elders have been involved and it has failed, then the only thing available is to file a petition for divorce, depending on how you married. Now that petition is served. Served is just being taken to the other side,
Right.
being told that this is what we want. So mostly there are three other things involved: the marriage itself, the children, and the properties. So you start with you can start with the children and the divorce,
Right.
then the properties later. Now, our marriage is our law is fault-based. You have to show that the other side has done wrong.
Okay.
So you have to prove that. That's why sometimes the divorces are very nasty, because unless you show it's nasty, they will say you can live together.
Okay.
The marriage is not irretrievably broken down. For example, they are still communicating. So it could have been very easy for a court to say, you still have a chance.
Yeah.
Okay. So after the petition comes, that's when now the processes of hearing starts. But you must prove 4 things in that process.
Which are?
One, you must prove, like the first one is the matrimonial offenses. Either there was adultery, cruelty, or exceptional depravity, and all the marriages irretrievably broken down. Exceptional depravity is wide. It could be even you have some mental issues, you have undisclosed illnesses, and
Mkuja kudiscover kumbe baadaye ulikuanga na kifafa.
Yeah, something. So once you prove any of those, then you're entitled to a divorce.
Ngoja kidogo tuchukue simu hapa kwa TV. We have a Daktari Gikeni on the line. Good morning, Daktari.
Good morning to you.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
What is your question or comment?
Okay. First of all, thanks a lot for the show.
Yes.
And the panelists, I think they are very good. So what I wanted to say, to add my contribution is that...
Please do.
In most of this, I'm a surgeon by profession. I work in Nakuru.
Okay.
So sometimes what I have come to like these couples who have those issues of divorce and conflict.
Yes.
What I've come to realize that most of the time the major issue is that lack of openness in a family. And some people always want to live life which is not on their own.
Yes.
So sometimes and the failure to solve the conflict. So that's what I was saying, that more than not, when we are open in a marriage,
yes,
I think the outcome can become better. At the same time,
yes,
as we always say that people always look for conflict when it's very late. So I can always say that when there's a small conflict, it's good to look for counselors and those experts. That's all my contribution.
Thank you very much, Daktari from Nakuru. Asante sana. He, I think, has mentioned what you said about openness. Let's first of all check out what WhatsApp is saying as well. Good morning, y'all. I want to ask the panel to shed more light on why most women are driven by their mothers to make decisions. I have a friend who married 2 years ago, but the wife has compelled her to divorce despite and left the kids in the husband's homestead. So I think what anasema hapo is that the mother-in-law got into this marriage kabisa na kaambia msichana toka huko unateswa. I don't know. Care to comment on that, Grace?
Sure, I would like to do that. You can look at it one way. The mother has pain herself, and so she sees the pain that she sees in her daughter's life triggers her own pain, and she may encourage the daughter to do what she did. So she's not able to handle the pain or even to give objective feedback to the daughter. That could be it. It could also be an issue of enmeshment, where mother and daughter are very close, and the daughter does not have either the guts or the confidence to do things outside of what mom wants and what mom thinks. Now, if you are a daughter and you are having a lot of pain in your marriage, just know your mother is not the person who can help you walk through the pain. Because when you come to her with your pain, she's going to feel, her womb is going to start crying for you, because you are connected in deeper ways, and your pain will become her pain. And also one of the things that Dennis talked about,
right.
Find one person, one mediator who helps you through the challenges of your marriage, who is objective, who is not emotionally invested in the relationship. Because then what happens, we overwhelm people with our problems, and what do? Naturally, we want to fix the problem for you. We want to save you. We want to call you out of that pain, because even us, we feel helpless. And especially mothers, they will feel very helpless when they cannot fix their daughter's pain in their marriage. So if you are listening to us and you are going through that, don't put your mother in that space. Yes. She is not going to be objective.
Okay. Let's go through another WhatsApp message as well. I can hear Jackie saying yes. It's almost like a prayer. Preach, Jesus, yes. Okay. Just a question. Is it possible that divorce gets to be the very last option? I get to hear some reasons why people divorce, and some are petty. Especially women have very little reasons to part ways with their spouses. Mediation is important and can help sometimes. Okay. Hajasema jina, but I believe that's right. Sorry, come again.
I need to deal with that. It's skewed. The question is slightly skewed. It's not actually only women who live for petty reasons. Sometimes men, when they reach some years, 50, 60, and they're nearing retirement, they may then, or they have just made good money, they may suddenly realize that they married an ugly woman. And she has not become ugly because she's ugly, but somebody more beautiful
has appeared.
Born yesterday, stand up.
Hana pimples, Hana wrinkles.
Yeah, so not remembering that she will also be old one day. So it is not only women who live for petty reasons, but as I said earlier, at the very beginning, most of this living is the excuse for today, why I have left. But there is a whole catalog of issues that, you know, like you can tell people in public, I left because she didn't cook. But the reality is, probably you've been living as husband and wife, living as a brother and a sister, never sharing a bed for 2 or 3 years, keeping from outside. So when somebody says there are petty reasons, no woman who is sane enough, who have decided to marry, will just walk out. Something happened. They may even be misled by some other more handsome man, or what they think more handsome or more moneyed. The reasons why they came in may have disappeared. For example, you told them you will buy them a plane and they discover you are in debt.
That's a very big lie. Ngoja tu kidogo. There's an Ibrahim from Garissa. Ibrahim, good morning.
Good morning, Bubi.
Nasikia tu wewe unacheka hiyo maneno ya ndege. Yeah, what is it?
You're very smart. You're very smart. Now let me contribute. Unajua sisi kama wa Somali.
Ati unajua kama nimefanya nini?
Sisi kama wa Somali, unajua mimi Msomali, so let me give you the Somali side.
Okay, tell me.
These people, they practice polygamous marriage.
True.
And mke akisikia tu bwana analeta bibi wa pili, the immediate action huwa anafanya without even a wide consultation ni ku ask divorce.
Okay.
That's one thing we have realized Somali. But we don't care. Sisi tutaoa as long as we are breathing.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. All right, we have Linda as well on the line. Linda, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
What is your question or comment, Linda?
My comment is, I'm happy. Nimefurahia sana kwa hii mada. Ninafurahia sana venye mnaongea.
Asante sana, Linda.
Hata mimi niko na hii kitu yenye nataka kuchangia kiasi.
Tafadhali changia.
But marriage yangu ni ile
customary ya ushago.
Ni ile yani life kama ya ushago hivi. Hakuna communication na my husband in my house.
Mnaishi kwa nyumba moja?
Same. Unacheki kitu yenye nani ameguzia sahi hapo.
Amesema nini?
About whatever.
Communication,
hakuna hiyo to share anything in the house or whatever. So vitu kaa hizo. Sasa kama hiyo ni life gani mnakuwa mnaishi?
Nimesikia ni kama uko na watoto. Mko na wangapi hapo?
Tuko na watoto 3.
3? Na mmeoana timu miaka ngapi?
No. 4 years.
4 years, eh?
And now I'm pregnant.
You are pregnant again. Huo ni number 4.
Number 4.
Congratulations.
Unaona sasa, mimi mzee wangu, we don't share with him whatever and whatever. He has been married before.
Okay.
Married before.
Okay.
So tumekuwa hakuna communication. Tunaishi tu hivyo. Najua mimi ni mdogo kwake, but sana ile naona ni kama kitu kama madharau. Sometimes I feel to walk out of that marriage.
Okay.
Thank
you very much, Linda. Nimekusikia. Okay. To address ya Linda kwanza yenye immediate, as you think about what she has said, let's see what's up as well, what is being said. Good morning, I am Lillian from Kitale. Thanks for this very sensitive topic. I went through the same, but decided the peaceful way. I made it look like a transfer. Because the man could not let me live peacefully, or so I thought. I left with nothing from the house except our clothes. mine and the kids. Later, I called and told him it was over. Painful it was, but I had decided to move on. It is well with us now. We have 2 sons, 10 and 12 years then. That was 2 years ago. Okay. Huyu alitoka akajifanya ni transfer na akaenda na akapiga simu baadaye. Similar to yours, but at least yours wasn't as... At least your husband allowed you to leave. I don't think he was... or did you leave with him away because probably he would have stopped you? Or why did you choose to do it when he was away?
I didn't want conflict. I did not know how he would react.
Okay.
Because I believed it was the last thing. He never expected that I would leave. So I did not know how he was going to take it.
Okay.
Yes, and for the sake of my peace, I had to do it when we were away.
Okay.
When he was away at work. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That at least makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's start with Linda before we go to that lady in Kitale.
Yeah.
Linda amesema yeye anafeel ni kama kuna madhara kwa you know, the marriage, zero communication, yet they are making babies.
Oh my God.
I don't know how they communicate during that baby making process, but probably you can...
Yeah, it sounds as if they have been married for 4 years, they have 3 children and 1 on the way. We go back to what Dennis said. Preparation. There isn't much preparation. There isn't much building of their relationship.
4 kids later, there's no building up, really.
Well, they are having babies, but they are not communicating. So he doesn't know her fears. He doesn't know who she is, what her aspirations are. She doesn't know the same. So there isn't the sharing, the intimacy that is not just physical. You know, sex is a small part of intimacy in marriage. We are talking about intimacy in terms of social. Do we go spaces together? Do we interact with the community together? Do we have intellectual intimacy where we talk about the coronavirus? What do you think? How are you feeling about
BBI.
that? Yeah, BBI. Do you even know what it stands for? And why are they? You know, we don't have those intellectual conversations that cause us to feel intimate with each other. We don't have spiritual intimacy. We don't go to church together. We don't have a tradition about a religiosity. You know, what do we want? What are the values we are teaching our children? When we think about even the emotional connection, do you even know how my day was? I have been here with the kids, and you come home at 9, you're tired, or even if you come at 7, you're tired, you pick the remote and you start watching. Or you come in, and play with the kids, but there is no time. My wife, how was your day? What has happened today? So there isn't that is happening. That's why she's feeling. She may not hate the man. She may not hate their lives, but she may be feeling neglected. Women need to be conversated with. They need to feel emotional connection, protection financially as well as physically, and they also need to be cherished. They need to feel that I am the queen of his life. She's not experiencing any of that. On the other hand, the man who needs sexual fulfillment, it sounds like he's getting that.
Yeah, the baby's on the way, he's definitely getting that.
Number 2, he needs to feel validated and affirmed, and he also needs to have a home where it's clean and he comes home and he can have peace.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not having that. I don't know, but you cannot have a solid marriage if you're not having times when you're creating all these phases of intimacy.
Okay.
Before
Sure.
Linda was the last one, huh?
Yeah.
Linda's looks like a different issue. She looks to be in a rock solid marriage. The difference is what she said. The man is older. That means there is a probability of having intergenerational issues where you cannot communicate. Not because we are not communicating. What you want us to communicate is different.
Because we are
She's younger. Maybe she wants to go to the club. The man wants to
make babies.
and maybe the man is also dealing with other, because he said he was in another marriage.
Yes.
He has not closed on that first marriage. So they need to sit. Okay?
Yeah.
Because if they're making babies, they're communicating somehow.
Yeah.
But the communication is not gelling because of that generational gap.
Okay.
So they need to deal with it.
All right. Jackie, I feel like you have some closing remarks.
Sorry, being on a past marriage, if you jump into another marriage without resolving the issues of the past, without dealing with them,
Yes.
you actually carry them to the next marriage.
True.
And what happens is, if this man had issues that were reflecting on him, that is what he will attract. Yes.
Wow.
And when he gets into this marriage, he actually realizes I'm back to where I was.
Square one.
So he may be going through confusion, and he doesn't know, how do I handle this? Am I going to have another marriage breakdown? But it's because you did not deal with the past. It is said that 68% of second marriages fail.
68%, that's a huge percentage.
That's a huge percentage. So until you've dealt with yourself and your issues, I would say don't jump into another marriage.
All right. I feel like we need a part 2 of this discussion.
Yes.
Grace, closing remarks. And you also have a seminar coming up.
Yes, on Saturday, March the 7th, this coming Saturday, we are dealing with depression and anxiety. And everyone who goes through a difficult marriage or goes through a marriage where they are not getting what they want, we develop anxiety and depression. Please come. We will be at Kiambu Road, along Kiambu Road Ridgeways, and we will have it from 9 to 1. I'm inviting people to come along, and they can reach
Share your number, actually, so that they can reach you.
Yeah, they can reach me on 0707 584830, or you can Facebook me at Grace Kariuki _Nderito, and we will be glad to host you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I believe a lot of people go through these issues, especially when it comes to that divorce part. We've just heard of people who have called in wakisema, or rather they've texted wakisema hao wanadanganyana wameenda transfer ndio ahepe bwana yake. Na I'm sure kuna mabwana pia wanafanya hivyo. Yeye anahama tu, anahamia kwa mama mwingine, wewe unashangaa, babe, are you coming? Anakuambia come where? Ashaoa. So if you want to get a hold of this discussion, you can always check us on our YouTube channel. The conversation will still be uploaded there. And I think we need to have a part 2 of this, because we haven't resolved the issues after divorce. For example, how do we deal with the kids? I'm feeling this part 2 coming up very soon. Right now, though, tunasema kwaheri, and thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much, Jackie. Thank you very much, Wakili, and of course, always a pleasure to have you, Grace. Let's continue the conversation even beyond the show. Right now, though, tunasema kwaheri. We leave you in the safe hands of Shiksha Arora and of course Sam Joroge on the Daily Brief. Until tomorrow, Friday, when we hang out, kwaheri.